Welcome everyone to day 14. Kia ora everyone, this is Hey Johanna. Thank you so much for being here for QUARANT-INK day 14. If you've been following the series so far, you'll know that I was doing these daily drawings in this sketchbook here. However, yesterday I used up the final page in this book doing day 13, so I'm going to have to change up how I do this a little bit. Here I've got 8 sheets of this really lovely 100% cotton paper which I got from Amalfi, which is in Italy. I'm going to be using this with my Winsor & Newton black Indian ink until day 21. And after that, I'll have to figure something else out. I haven't really decided yet, but I do at least know that I'm going to be using this paper for the next 8 days. So without any further ado, let's get into day 14. Okay, so the prompt for day 14 was virus. I've seen many artists create pieces recently illustrating the current struggles, such as lack of toilet paper, face masks, social distancing rules, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I just didn't really want to jump on that bandwagon. So instead I decided to draw a girl and use the grayscale washes of the Indian ink to push the shadows a bit and make her look kind of tired and sick. I just wanted my drawing to illustrate kind of what it feels like to have a low-key cold. You know, you feel tired and you feel a bit you might have a runny nose or something, you just feel bleak. Did I achieve that look? Well, you'll have to tell me. I personally can't even tell if I like this drawing or not. It doesn't really scream virus to me, but did I have fun doing it? Hell yeah, I did. I love using Indian ink. It's such a fabulous medium. I always forget that, and then I let my inks gather dust on the shelf, but every time I decide to use them again, I just have such a wonderful, fun experience. I do think that it took me a wee while to warm up to the Indian ink again and getting used to layering and watering it down. Not to mention this paper. Oh my god, it really took some getting used to. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. It's such a pleasure to use, but yeah, there was a pretty steep learning curve there. The biggest problem that I ran into was erasing the pencil marks. With 100% cotton paper, or well really any watercolour paper, you have to be gentle when erasing pencil marks. If you rub too hard on the paper, you're in danger of picking up the outer coating and disturbing the fibres. It's a good idea to get a kneaded eraser and roll it across the page gently instead of using a hard rubber eraser and scrubbing the surface. The only problem is, rolling a kneaded eraser over the surface only picks up light graphite marks, so if you're heavy-handed when sketching like I am, you may not be able to pick up all the sketch marks. I'm telling you all this because I was too aggressive with my erasing in this drawing and I nearly messed the whole piece up. Anyway, I'm kind of running out of time here, so I'll finish up by saying I had a lot of fun doing this drawing, and even though I was slightly nervous to jump into bigger, more complex artworks for the rest of the month, I do not regret that decision at all. After completing this piece, I was just in love with Indian ink again. I wanted to do the next one immediately. I was so happy. I'm working with one of my favourite mediums, I'm learning, I'm using this paper that I've been saving, and I'm just having a great time, you know. So here's day 14 with the prompt virus and the very first of the watercolour paper and Indian ink drawings. Let's just say it's onwards and upwards from here. Thank you so much for watching. Kia ora everyone, have a wonderful evening and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Thank you.